Sometimes I'm dealing quite badly. I was in Marks and Spencer's yesterday in a changing room, and I screamed when I turned round. It looked like overflowing porridge, and I was most upset. Um, this is the point when you get older. It is difficult, and a lot of women of my age will say the same thing. We grew up in an era when women were basically valued by the way that they looked. Um, the male gaze was everything. That was it. You had to look a certain way. And facing aging was difficult, and it was. But the more you go through life, the more you realise, number one, you work out quicker than you would think by looking at other people that the way somebody looks has got very little to do with the way that they are as a person. Once you've twigged that with other people, it's not a massive step to work it towards yourself. You've got two choices. You either get older or you die. And if you're confronted by dying, you realise, or most people realise, I don't really want to die. And you've got those two choices. You age, you look older, and it doesn't matter how much plastic surgery and cream you rub on your face, you still look older. Trust me on this one. People with masses of plastic surgery don't look younger at all. They still look their age. They might look very line-free and good for their age, but they don't look young at all. So you've got those two choices. You live and you're aging, or you die. That's it. You then also know that when you deal with other people, the more you go through life, is that people who are beautiful are not necessarily nice, kind people, and some of the best people on the world are not the best looking on earth. You also learn that things like sexual attraction have very little to do with how pretty you are. I can't count the number of times when you look at, from my point of view, I've looked at a chap and thought, good God, they've opened their voice. And you think, oh, and it vanishes. Whereas men that you meet, and when you first meet them, you've got absolutely nothing because they're not great looking and they haven't got great bodies. But within about an hour or so, you're just like, hi. Hi. It's personality. And you learn that you experience that. Everyone experiences that. No matter what your age, you will experience that. Some of the sexiest people are not great looking. Some of the people with whom you will have the most amazing sex are not great looking. People who are kind and funny, you will have wonderful times spent with people who are, quite frankly, bloody ugly. But they make you laugh, they're kind, they're funny. You look forward to meeting them. It's got nothing to do with how they look. It's icing on a cake. And if you were given a choice between two cakes, one that was iced to look beautiful, and I mean, you see some beautifully iced cakes on here, they're absolutely lovely. Real works of art. But the cake itself was dry and sawdust tasting. Or a cake that didn't look amazing and had very little in the way of a bit of icing smeared on the top, but was beautifully moist and light and the best cake you'd ever taken. You'd eat the good cake. And it's the same with people. And you learn that, and you learn that with other people. And once you've learnt it with other people, at some point you wake up, look at yourself and, oh, fuck this for a game of soldiers, who cares? I've got more things to worry about than the way that I look, even if I do occasionally scream at the state of my stomach in Marks and Spencer's. Who cares? I've got bigger things to worry about than how I look in a bikini. I'll just wear a bloody caftan.